So, I had met Church right at the tail end of my, clocking in, going to work every day career at the plant. And when I was down there, he was recording a rap song. And it was that Black on Black, Johnny Cash. So while he's down there, while he's writing, it's when he lived in the trailer. He had a studio on the side of the trailer in Ashland City over there, Cheatham County. So Ryan's writing or rapping. He's already wrote. He's rapping the Black on Black Johnny Cash. And as he's doing that, I'm writing on a piece of paper. I'm like, you got a pen and paper? So I start writing. And while he was in his break and he was in his phone, he's like, thinking, he's like, what are you doing? And I was like, I'm not just around, just writing some rap. He's like, you know how to rap? And I was like, I rapped a lot when I was, back in the day. He's like, no. And Ryan's like he's always interested in doesn't know. Like if he doesn't know something, he wants to learn.
For sure.
So, he's like, come here, rap it. And I was like, I'm no, being in the studio is the thing that I'm used to. Yeah. So I just put the headphones on and started, as band play hit the thing, I started spitting, and he's like, fucking wait. So I'm rapping on the Black on Black beat, and it was like he just went back to doing what he was doing, and he was just like, that was so cool. He's like, you're like that old school dope, and yeah, it was like we didn't even skip a beat. He finished the song. We went to sleep, woke up the next day, went and rode around, and we didn't even talk about it again. But I came home, and I was like, I spent my whole life being uncomfortable in these, just in positions and neighborhoods, and like, and I spent so much of my life rapping in battle raps and like in just, and now this white kid, he's out in the middle of the woods and he's rapping. I was like, I want in.
And you hadn't wrote a rap in 10 years?
I it was dead to me. It broke my heart. But I'm like, he's wearing jeans. He's wearing the shit I first wore when I walked into the studio when I was 18 years old, 19 years old. He's wearing boots, some Levi's. He's wearing the same I wore. But then I stopped. I had to fit into the black culture because I had to be accepted and earn my stride. And to be accepted, you had.
That's just how it was.
That's just what it was.
Yeah.
So I traded in my black Harley boots and I was wearing, baggy jeans. My favorite athlete's jersey. I like dressing like that too, And I'm like, I just see this dude doing this young kid doing it, because Ryan, I think, was probably only like 25, 24 when I met him.
I'm trying to think of how many. He had already put out the Cheatham County.
Yeah, but the Black on Black, he recorded this way before he even he put it out. Yeah. Like, I remember going back home and finally seeing the video like a year later. So,
it's dope too that your first time back, even though you didn't rap a verse on the actual song, was a band play beat. Yeah, he's killing it now.
Yeah. So, yeah, man, I just was like, nut. It was like a full circle. It was like, so wait, I could just dress how I want and rap about what I want. It don't matter where I'm from. I don't got to go to the hood to rap. I don't got to get like acceptance from the, urban community. Yeah. I could just do what I want. But now I still, I said this earlier, and even Ryan and everyone, I don't know a white rapper that doesn't pay homage to the roots that they grew up listening to. Yeah. If you go walk around my whole house, you're going to see paintings. You're going to see a Goody Mob painting. You're going to see an Old Dirty Bastard painting. You're going to see a Wu-Tang, the whole actual Wu-Tang Clan painting. You're going to see Bob Dylan. You're going to see Led Zeppelin. You always pay homage, to the dope. You're going to see a Jay-Z blueprint too. I got to show you that painting. Yeah. You always pay homage to I wouldn't have never started rapping if I didn't hear these black dudes rapping. You know what I mean? So I just went off on a tangent, but
No,
basically,
bro. Yeah.
basically, I saw this dude doing this, and I went home and said, I can do this.
Yeah.
I know I can do this because I did this already.
In a different environment.
Way different.
This one is more my environment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I already did this. I know I can do this. And I went home and I started recording.
Yeah.
And then I think people thought it was a joke. People didn't know my backstory. People thought I was just some comedian dude that was gonna rap.
Doing Facebook videos.
Yeah,
shit.
and they didn't understand. Like, dude, I was on food stamps.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't know where my next meal was gonna come from. I didn't know whose couch I was gonna sleep on next. I didn't know. That's how far I chased. That's. If you want to make it, at least back in the day, that was the path you took. Was like, most don't take that path because you have to give up you have to be willing. You might not have to give up everything, but you have to at least be willing to give up everything to make your dreams come true. For most people.
Yeah.
So I wrote, we did that first album.
Yeah. Americal.
And it went crazy. And the first single off that album was Right Back to My Guy, and Ryan Upchurch, who I have to always give props to. And without him, I wouldn't have got back in. And that song went to this day it's a platinum record.
It just recently, right?
Yeah, it did it did over 150 million. So
tell them what platinum actually.
Okay, so to break it down. Okay, so it used to be back in the day, you bought CDs physically. You went to the store and bought them. If an album went 500,000 CDs sold, that was a gold album.
Right.
If you sold 1 million or more, that's platinum, 10 million diamond.
Yeah.
Okay, now the industry we're in now, it's all streaming.
Yeah.
And digital sales, like if you buy my CD on iTunes or Google Play or whatever the fuck, it's all streaming shit, and not many people buy digital albums.
Yeah, it's all streaming.
Now it's all geared towards streaming. Yeah. So what they do now in the industry is they make it. You could have 20 songs on your album, but the way they figure it is 10 songs, 750 million streams is a gold album. So that means for a record, one single song to go gold, it has 75 million streams. Because 75 million times 10 is 750 million. So 75 million is a gold record song, single, however you want to say it.
You're breaking down gems right now because I was wondering how all that worked with the streaming.
So now that streamed over 150 million.
And that's over all platforms?
Over all.
Okay.
Shopify, Pandora, however, Apple Music, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever you stream, over 150 million streams. So that's twice. That's not 75 million is gold. 150 million is platinum.
So it's clearly your most streamed song.
Yes.
Currently.
Yeah. Well, it's the oldest. It's over 4 years old. But it took 4 years for that to get there. Now, Catch Hell is gold, and no, there's one more. I'd have to pull it up on my. I have a total of two gold and one platinum.